peace and love. Let's get into it. First, we now have a new drop. Fairly new. When was this? Yesterday, day before? This is Ren and Chris Webby, two incredible songwriters, musicians coming together with Inpatient, Down the Road. Let's see what's going on here.
I took my possession down the road. All that I own down the road. Set out at night time down the road. Down the road. Down the road. And with God is my witness down the road. There stood a man down the road. Dressed in the shadows down the road. With blood on his veins down the road. There was something so familiar about him. A certain kind of aura pouring all around him. Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding.
Oh, Ren is doing something very interesting here, where he's kind of started out with this strong classic blues style. We've got this gospel backing, but now he's kind of slipping into hip hop, into rap, but just like right in the middle. It's like blues rap, you know, in a way that it's a little new. It's a little interesting, you know. And I'd expect nothing less from Ren, always pushing the boundaries, always doing something different. But he just has such a great raw, and he's able to like utilize so many different vocal styles that he's able to create new ones. You know, he's taken his diversity and all the different genres he takes on board with his own songs, with the big push, all the covers and everything. It's all come together to a point where he can now kind of create new sounds from that. And it's so interesting, and it's so kind of fresh to hear. Claire says, this has been on repeat for me, cannot get enough of it. Ren's voice is so beautifully pained. That's it, and that's where the blues comes in, you know. It's from the heart. Pete says, this is a banger. Denise, loving this, listened a few times today. Em says, love this so much, didn't know I needed blues rap until I heard this. But there you are.
A certain kind of aura pouring all around him. Looking fresh to death, his suit, it was astounding. I caught his eye and then I felt like I was drowning. Down the road. Standing at a crossroad and the dull glow of the lit bowl flicker silently, quietly tiptoed down the long road, and the man spoke to me quite excitedly. Hello, dear fellow. And he tipped his hat and he smiled invitingly. Who knows why you felt this, but I felt like someone lit a fire in me. Burning, I felt my stomach turning, I turned and I tried to find the word inconcerned, and the feeling disconcerting. It's strange, but I felt this weird yearning, a craving for something that was urging me over. And then to start conversing, I reached out my hand, he shook it during. He leaned in and said something disturbing. All I gotta know is your desires. Is it fame or fortune you aspire to get about this life that you've been living? Follow me, I'll walk you through the fire. I got every type of flavoring. You should see the budget of the catering. I don't wanna come off as a salesman, but I got the taste that you've been savoring. Let your pain go, let the flames grow. I'll read every thought that's on your mind, cause I know you got a name, so why don't you just write it on this line? Here I got a pen and everything. Who needs a wedding ring? I offer the divine. I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen.
Hey, very quick pause. If you want me to react to your favourite track, you can request it over my Buy Me a Coffee. You can catch me on Twitch at least 3 times a week. For exclusive live full album deep dives and stream replays, you can join my Patreon starting from £1 a month. And don't forget to subscribe here for new videos every single day. Let's get back to it. Now, Webby coming in here, I feel that they've used production to kind of make their voices sound a little bit similar, to kind of meet in the middle a little bit, because to tell this story we have multiple characters, but you almost want it to feel like a voice in a head a little bit. And I kind of feel that they're using that sort of that doubling effect. They're both using a similar kind of production, and it makes it blend very smoothly. So it, rather than it feel like a kind of standard rap collaboration where it's like we have one rap voice, we have another rap voice, oh, here comes Chris Webby, actually took a moment to be like, oh, this isn't Ren anymore, because that's not the focus. The focus isn't oh, this is Ren's part, this is Chris's part. It's the story. That's the focus. The focus is entirely the music and the world that you're brought into. And they've managed to kind of bridge that gap and smooth that over using production, and also just kind of like making their vocal styles fit very nicely. So it goes from one vocalist to the next with a smooth transition in a way that doesn't take you out of the story at all. And I think you have to be very mindful of that, in particular when you're mixing rappers from different countries. If you've got a UK accent, an American accent, the way people rap in England is so different to how they rap in America. And like the American accent is so kind of, rap is built for American, you know what I mean? Rap is from America, and the way the American accent flows, it's a lot kind of easier to rap in that way. Whereas English, we say English, both speaking English, but like an English accent is a lot more kind of blunt. It's less wavy, less smooth. So the way that Ren is kind of singing in that blues style softens the sort of the English kind of sort of bluntness of how we speak, and mixes it nicely into that American. And then on vice versa, Webby is kind of, he's bringing his accent that way as well. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but I don't know. I think that there's something in it. A lot of thought has gone into the delivery of all of this.
I don't think you fully understand, but I promise that you will in time, so just make a choice. So I stood frozen at the crossroads of time, took hold of his paper, and I leant down to sign. Down the road, down the road, down the road. I still remember back where I was from. See, I was the favorite, the morning sun. See, I had ideas, but they said they're too grand, so they casted me out without reason or doubt. Now there's blood on my hands. See, I've been that one with the silver tongue. Yeah, they say I'm falling, but never run, following the calling. I've been all in with the barrel of a loaded gun, aimed at the masses, at their masses. Yeah, the darkness gon' get you. You can say a prayer if it helps you. That cross won't protect you from the light, bringing lost angel. Shit, I only came to entertain you, but since we made ourselves a deal, you gon' be my fucking puppet till it breaks you. I'ma chain you to the ground, I'll enslave you. Look around, ain't nobody coming here to save you. I'ma take you way down, cause yeah, I know I've been around, but still I got some shit to prove, and I don't really give a fuck how it's gotta happen, but just know that you gotta fucking deal with the devil written. So shut up and listen to play me some blues, and just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
Yeah. So this is all kind of a reference, I feel, to, is it a Crossroads 6149, where Robert Johnson sold his soul to the devil to become the best guitar player in the world, which was the birth of rock and roll, because he was the godfather of rock and roll, Robert Johnson, back in the, I want to say 20s, 30s, you know, and it's kind of, it's a bit of a callback to that, and we've kind of seen that culturally a few times, that story being sort of brought up, but I like it kind of being brought into the modern world, into the now. But it feels like a reference to that. There's a lot of kind of blues culture that's being brought into this. Pete says, do you mean that American vocals have a drawl to them and Brits more stunted in pronunciation? Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. From a sort of linguistic perspective, with American, like the accent, bam, ba da 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 dam, ba da ba da ba. It's very flowy. You can flow words into each other. You can make words rhyme a lot easier that may not even necessarily rhyme. Whereas with English, it's if you actually kind of look at the waveform, if you record an American accent and an English accent, you will see the more kind of sharp sort of stops in how we speak, and you can hear it when I'm speaking. So in an English rap, bop, but bop, 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 you know what I mean? Like with kind of, if you listen to drill or something like that, UK rap, it's a lot more kind of punchy in that way, which means that you need to put words together in a kind of different way to make it flow than you would in an American accent. And so when you go from one accent to the other on a track, you've got an English rapper and an American rapper collaborating, you've got to kind of find middle ground to make it kind of not jarring in that way. So you're not having to like key into understanding what this person is saying, then key into that one. They've got to kind of meet, and I think both of them in this are doing a very, very nice job of that. Claire says, I'm waiting for Jack Black to appear here. Or was it in tribute in Tenacious D? It was Dave Grohl, wasn't it, who played the demon? Yeah. RP, English accent works as good in as American rap, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's not that I'm saying that English sounds worse. I'm just saying it sounds very different. You know what I mean? That's kind of my main point here. I'm certainly not slamming English rap. I love UK rap. I probably listen to more UK rap than I do American rap, but I'm just saying it's very different. Just very different. Doesn't mean it's not about one being sort of better than the other. But yeah, and I think that instrumentally this song has so many interesting things going on. The guitar lines, the like organ lines, it's all kind of very gospel rooted. It's just interesting musically. It's got my brain like pinging around everywhere, just taking in so much stuff. Very cool.
To play me some blues, and just know the choice that you made today will be the last thing that you ever choose.
Always say this, there's still so much to come from Ren. He's only just getting started. I feel there's so much he's got to give as a musician, and it's everything, and I love the people he chooses to collaborate with, like Prof, like Token, he finds his people that gel with him, both on a personal level, I feel, and as a musician, and like they're able to make stuff that feels so cohesive. And I've heard it so many times with collaborations in the past where two artists will kind of like try and meet in the middle somewhere, or try and collaborate together, and it'll end up as a third thing rather than both of them doing their thing. It's like something else, and that something else doesn't quite land, doesn't quite work. I've never experienced that with a Ren collaboration. He always hits the mark with it. Ingert says, what's up, first time chat, how's it going? How about rap from Australia? Yeah, I would say similar. I think that like I'm a huge fan of Hilltop Hoods. And when I lived in Australia, I was checking out a lot of like rap shows over there. Discovered a guy called Be Wise back in the day over there. I saw him supporting Yellow Wolf in Sydney. He was awesome. And yeah, almost I would say kind of somewhere in between UK rap and American rap Australian. Like there's a lot of very melodic stuff going on in Oz. But yeah, there is a kind of similarity kind of linguistically and like the delivery of rap as the UK. I would say Oz rap closer to UK rap than American rap. RP says rap in different languages than English, good for extra theme stream. It certainly is. I'd strongly recommend checking out Tech9 Worldwide Choppers, where he's got rappers from all over the world in a big cypher, moving from one to the other and kind of see how that all rolls out. Claire says Ren is so authentic that I think he just needs to meet other authentic artists to make something really good. Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it, you know. I think that's the main thing that Ren is looking for. I think he's very, very selective with who he collaborates with, and Webby's a real Webby's a real one. I'm losing my words now. That's why I'm not a rapper. Damn. But yeah, these guys have worked together before, and I hope they work together a lot more, because they gel very nicely and they have a really, really, really interesting sound. I love that one. That's going to be on my playlist day to day now for a good while, I think. That was Inpatient, Ren and Chris Webby, Down the Road. Damn.